So the absolute worst mentally ill people on the planet are the abusers. They are master manipulating liars to brainwash their victims to destroy them. But they also brainwash everyone else around them. So they happen, if you believe it or not, they're witches, warlocks, wizards. A wizard and a warlock is a man-witch. Whatever. Not the man-witches that you eat. Right, little kitty?
Yeah, not those yummy man-witches that we love to eat.
Yes. They're mean witches. Okay. So manipulation, like, people are witches and they don't even know it. I mean, they're masters of manipulation, and that's the worst abuser of all time. Because they are so confident. I love George Carlin. He's the best. Okay? My God, you're sociopaths. You're psychopath killers. You're the worst abusive people in the fucking world. They are so high confident. They have they're out off the scale of feeling so privileged to do whatever the hell that they want to do, and whoever the hell that they can convince that they are fucking right, they will do it. They are above and beyond self-esteem. They're gods in their own little mind. They are God, and they have to fucking make everyone bow down to them. But somehow they are able to do that. I mean, they're the worst assholes. Somehow people just follow them, like Hitler. Doesn't anybody have a brain? But for some reason, when you're around their hemisphere, you get plugged into their bullshit, and you are hypnotized by their hell. And people don't even know what the hell they're doing. They are the absolute worst abusers of all time. I mean, that there's two different mental illnesses. You got your fucking Hitlers, master manipulating, brainwashing, control freaks that destroy lives. They destroy lives. That's why they are the worst mentally ill. And then they're in total denial. They won't ever admit to ever abusing anyone. Me? I'm Mr. Nice Guy. I never, ever did anything wrong. I'm so good. I go to church every Sunday. I pray to my Satan God. And I do everything right. I'm such a good person. I do everything right. That the public sees, but they don't see me behind closed doors, do they?
No, you don't see an abuser behind the closed doors. You don't see the real Hitler.
They want you dead. They destroy you behind closed doors. But in front of the public, I'm so pristine. I'm so good. Look at the good I did. Oh, I walked an old lady across the street. Oh, little old man needed some water and needed a lunch. I gave it to him. Did you see that? Did you see me give to that the old people who are homeless and needed something? I filmed it to make sure that everybody saw me giving. I'm all show. But what are they behind closed doors? Seriously. And of course, unfortunately, the second mentally ill people are the victims. And they're not mentally ill at all. I mean, the first mental illness, okay, these people are never diagnosed. And they think nothing's wrong with them. Alright. So I finally watched the movie Toy Story. That was a pretty good movie. Really good. And you are what you believe yourself to be. So victims, unfortunately, believe what their abuser tells them they are. Worthless. What can they do? They don't do anything. They're horrifying. I can't get into it because I try to deliberately forget. I can get into it and cry, but I'm not. Why? So that's it. You got your worst abuser, okay, and the abusers are like Buzz Lightyear. They are great gods. They are the god of everything, and they control wherever they are at. So they are like little Hitlers. The most insanest people in the world. They think that they're fine. They're good to people. I mean, even though, Hitler did all that bad shit in the Holocaust, he's in total denial of it all. I mean, when he was living, he's in complete total denial of it. I'm a good person. I'm Hitler. I can do whatever I want. Just like Buzz Lightyear in the movie. Like, I believe I am Buzz Lightyear Hitler. I could do anything. But what was great about the end of the little Toy Story is he knew he was just a toy, but he believed in himself to get back to the good little boy. Not Sid Hitler little boy. Not the bad little boy. He wanted to go to the good little boy. To live with him. And that was a great ending. So, that's the unfortunate thing about mental illness. You only got two. You got the Hitler insane sick fuckers out there, okay? They're not all child molesters either, okay? Those sick fuckers, they're insane. And, yeah, there you go. Most, abusers, there's millions of child molesters that are never, ever, ever caught. They are the sickest pieces of shit walking the planet. And they just think that they're Hitler. They can do whatever they want. Go in any department store, take a child, molest them. I mean, they're sick. Yeah, am I the only one that cares about child molested children? I mean, am I the only one who cares? I'm the only one who cared in the world. It's just disgusting that nothing's done. The churches don't give a fuck at all. In fact, I'll even say my church. My church knew that my children were child molested way back. I got invited past Sunday. I was like, why go? I was ignored. I hate their boring songs. And this is an example of a boring song. I love Jesus. He makes me so happy, happy. I love Jesus. Praise Jesus. Praise my Lord. He makes me happy. I mean, really dead fucking music. Seriously, that's how bad all the music is. Catholic Church. Every single fucking church that I go to, that's how dead the music is. I want to help people believe in God, 'cause Jesus is the way. He's the way, the truth, and the light. I want to help people. I mean, it's that fucking slow. It's that fucking bad. It's dead music. Just get a little Ozzy Osbourne music in there and wait and liven it up. I mean, oh, he sold his soul. Well, you know what? I think the church did worse. Okay. They not only sold their souls, they sold it, like, more than once to Satan. Is that the truth? Maybe it is. I don't know. No one knows what the truth is. Alright, so, sorry I got off the subject of abusers. Yeah, you just got two. You have your Hitler, totally, completely insane abusers who are in complete, total denial. They think that they are gods, and they can do anything they want. So that, you know, that's really mentally ill. But, then, you know, they're fine. They function by fucking over there a victim day in, day out, or, you know, going out and massively kill, and then they walk into a public area and you wouldn't know that they're a serial killer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I didn't check out the lives of serial killers. Do they look normal in the public? They probably do. What did Jeffrey Dahmer look like in public? You probably, you know, I mean, they act different in public than they do. So that's your worst mentally ill person. Hitler's and Jeffrey Dahmer's. Okay. And then you got poor victims that are caused to be mentally ill. They're stopped to be able to think. And they're made to want to die because that's how bad the verbal abuse is. You're nothing. What do you do around here? Nothing. You cause all the chaos. You're the worst piece of shit that ever existed. What good are you? God, you can't even do anything right. You're so awful. What's wrong with you? On and on and on and on. Can you imagine being screamed like that for a half hour every single day? That wouldn't cause you to be mentally ill? And, you know, being like, and they get up right in your face, you know? They're like an inch away from your face, screaming at you, making you feel that much worse. Oh, you can't just ignore them. Oh, just ignore that. How can you ignore that? Shit. Talking about getting in your little happy little radius area. What the fuck? You go like an inch away from you, screaming in your face. Those are all my abusers. They're insane. Every last one of them. And I guess, yeah. There's only two mentally ill people, and unfortunately, the first one, that's the worst one, the Hitlers, none of them are diagnosed, but the victims are, and they are made to be mentally ill. And you don't even have to do anything, but just take their heaven away from the hell abuser. Just take the victim, the heaven victim, away from the hell abuser. That's it. Feed them good food. Feed them steak and potatoes. And good juice. Get them away. And that's all you need. Just get them away from the abuser. And then they'll finally be okay. And finally deliberately forget everything that their abuser did to them. That's all they need. That's the only two mental illnesses that there are, in a nutshell.